If you're new to the channel, my name's Dino, this is my partner Adam, and our fur baby Twyla. We love travelling in our Ford Transit camper van, travelling in our Jimny and doing tent camping, and occasionally staying at an Airbnb. So if you like free camping, paid camping, camping tips and tricks, camp cooking ideas, and the good old country bakery, you've come to the right channel. So if you like what you see, press the subscribe button and come with us as we travel Australia one town at a time. Now let's get into this episode. Well, guys, we're doing something a little bit different this week. We still don't have our van, but we'll update you on that during the episode. During the episode. We have a little bit of an update.
But in this episode, we are currently in Warrandyte, which is the eastern side of Melbourne, and we're staying at the Crystal Brook Tourist Park.
A beautiful park, and we got recommended about this park from Laura and Rob because it was close by. They wanted to test it out. Test their van for the very first time, just to drive it around and set it up. So anyway, we're here. Let's get out. Now, this week, obviously, because we didn't have our van, we have booked a pet-friendly cabin. So we've done tent camping, we've done an Airbnb, and now we're doing a cabin. And hopefully, we'll let you know for next week if we'll be back in our van. All right, so we've just gotten, obviously, to the cabin. We do have our own little outdoor area. We've got a couple of chairs and a little table. And obviously it is pet friendly. Let me just turn the camera around. We'll go do a tour of our cabin. Just in case you want to stay here yourself, I'll just show you. So this is our room number, 31. Well, our cabin number. And let's go inside. Oh, it's a lot more spacious than I thought it would be. Couch. Obviously, TV and table, Twyla. And it's got a full oven, fridge, microwave, aircon, which we'll probably need because it's going to warm up tomorrow. Kitchenette. And then through here is the bed, side table, a little mirror, wardrobes. Wow, look at this. And then through here, you just got toilet, pretty basic toilet and sink. And you shower. Oh, it's even got conditioner, shampoo, and body wash. Look at that. All right, so there you go. All right, so before we make our dinner, we'll check out the park. So this is it here. Now, let's head out and see the real thing. All right, we've come to the front of the park. We're going to give you a full park tour now before we have dinner because tomorrow morning, getting up early, we're going out for breakfast. We've got something booked in. Can't wait to share that with you. But yeah, at the front of the park, they've got all these little birdhouses. Look how cute this looks. And then you're first greeted with the pool. The pool looks amazing. Let's go check it out. Obviously, this is one part of the park that isn't pet friendly, which is expected because most places are like that. But it's a beautiful, look, the birds, or ducks, I should say. And look how nice this pool looks. And then it's got this kind of more shallow part for the kids. So I was hoping it was a spa, but it's not. Let me just feel this water. Yeah, definitely not heated, but not overly freezing either. So that's all right. Now there is a whole heap of different cabins, different sizes, as you can see all the way along. Some aren't pet friendly, and some are. And you can get bigger pet friendly cabins too. We've got one of the smallest. All right, let's go check out the camp kitchen. Again, this is another area obviously off limit to dogs, but full camp kitchen, nothing out of the ordinary here, but has, you know, your oven, your sink, fridges. This is out of order at the moment, but normally there's drinks and, well, it looks like it's just drinks and chocolates. Don't tell Adam, he's not in here with me. Right, and just outside the camp kitchen, you've got a really nice, huge outdoor area. And lots of tables and chairs, barbecues at the end. And then over here, you've got another, like a sandpit area for the kids by the looks of it. So you got chests here, so you can play a game of chess outside, play equipment, and then they do have like a games room as well. All right, this looks like a fun room for the kids, even though I think Adam will probably want to come hang out here later and play some of these games. He loves these games. Got the ping pong table. You've got air hockey, you've got racing car games, you've got a TV up in this corner. So it's a pretty cool room for the kids to hang out in. All right, and then here we've got some drive-through sites. Check this out. I like these. So you got the dividers, which is really nice. You got the mats as well, and then also obviously they're powered sites. All right, these are a few of the other sites. These ones you need to back into, and then we're just going to head over this way because there's a bit of water over here. We'll go check it out. All right, then we've got the creek that runs alongside the park. So this is it here. Don't know if there's any yabbies in there, but it looks pretty. Got a feeling it's a bit still at the moment, so there's probably going to be a few mozzies around tonight. Well, we just noticed that chimney. There we go. You wouldn't miss that chimney, would you? Nice and bright. All right, now we're heading towards the back of the park. Now you've got the toilets there. I don't know if I'll be able to go in there and show you those because they look like you might need a code to get in them. And they've got washing lines over there, but we're just going to do a bit of a loop around. But yeah, there's plenty of sites here. And you can see these ones here. There's concrete slabs. All right, we've got the laundry facilities. All right, then I'll take you into the facilities. You've got that was a wheelchair-friendly shower. And you've got these showers, sinks, and obviously your toilets. Nice and clean. Also, with the cabins, most of them are wheelchair-friendly to get into. I don't know what the insides are like. You've seen our one. But yeah, most of them you can get in with a wheelchair. And then probably lastly, we got ourselves the dump point. So you can get rid of your waste. All right, we're going to head back to the van. This is one of the bigger cabins. So this one's got bunks in it, as you can probably see on the side there. And then this walks through to our cabin itself. All right, we're back. Adam's just jumped in the shower and I'm going to start tea. Now, tonight I'm going to do something in the Italian's eyes sacrilegious. Adam is going to be terrified. He'll get a bit of a surprise. I'm making my easy Aussie bolognese. Yes, you heard me right. Easy Aussie bolognese, and it's going to taste beautiful. Only a few ingredients, very simple, great for camping because this is quick and easy. And also, I'm going to make, now please comment down below if you remember having this. Comment down below if you haven't had this. And if you haven't had it, definitely try it. I'm going to be making the original sizzler toast. Hopefully I get it right. But, oh, it tastes so good. So there was a restaurant back in the day called Sizzler. And now I think there still are some up in Queensland somewhere. I went to one probably, I reckon, a good 5 years ago. So you never know, they could be still around. But sizzler toast. Delicious. It's like you have it like a garlic bread, I suppose. That's kind of how Adam and I have it when we do have it. So it's going to go great with this. So let's start cooking. And I'll show you what goes into my easy Aussie bolognese pasta. So this is all you need to make this. Oh, and also your pasta of choice. I'm doing spaghetti. And yeah, so just 500 grams of mince, some oil just to get that onion nice and brown once you've chopped it up. Italian mixed herbs and 1 beef stock cube, some garlic, you can use fresh garlic, and also 1 can of tomatoes. I'm using 400 grams. And this is the part that is very sacrilegious. We're using, basically using a tomato soup. That's it. Tomato soup is the secret part of the recipe. So there you go. All right, well, let me cut up that onion and let's get cooking. As I'm cooking for you, I've got the TV on in the background with a cooking show on that Twyla and I are watching. Oh no, she's watching the cooking show or she's just looking outside. Anyway, back to cutting up my onions. So first we're going to heat up our pan and then throw in your onion. Then just give that a toss around. Then throw in your garlic, 1 teaspoon, or depending on if you want it really garlicky, you can use 2 or 2 cloves. And give it a mix around. Now time to throw in your mince. Now that I've broken all my mince up, I want to get my 1 beef stock cube and sprinkle it over the beef. Now we're going to go in with our condensed tomato soup. So straight in. And then in with our whole, well, I've got whole peel, but you can get crushed. So I'm going to have to break these up because I've kind of brought the wrong thing. Now we've put the cans in, we just want to put 1 cup of water. Just after you add your water, you can add about a teaspoon, if not a little bit more, of your Italian mixed herbs. Okay, this is looking amazing. Now I'm just going to pop that aside and I'm going to show you how to make that sizzler bread. Again, very easy to make. All you're going to need is some Parmesan, some butter, or you can use margarine as well. So whatever you've got, as long as it's nice and soft, so you can mix it. I've popped that into a bowl, and then you need your bread. Now, as long as the bread is soft, so this is nice and soft, that's the main thing. I won't give you measurements. It's just pretty much you want to butter as much bread as you're going to be using. So you're kind of going to have to judge it for yourself. I've got my butter there in a bowl, like I said, and then I'm just going to sprinkle in my Parmesan, like so. And then we're just going to mix that through. So mash it up and mix it through. This is so simple. You just put your bread, like your butter onto the bread, but be really generous. I'm talking really generous. Also, I should let you know you can put pepper in it. I think the original does have pepper. I don't think it needs it. I think it's just fine the way it is. But anyway, let's get these in the pan and cook them up. Now, before popping your pasta in, make sure you oil it and put a bit of salt. Once your water's boiling, add in your pasta. Now, one thing you have to remember with sizzler bread, it doesn't get cooked on one side, so it's nice and soft. And the other side is cooking away, and the smells, amazing. All right, let's get the pan hot, and then it's really hot, and then we're going to throw in our bread, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, I feel like this is going to be ready. Let's go. Oh, perfect. Wow, let's see what the critic thinks.
I was in the phrase, it's going to be cold.
Well, it is a bit cold because it's Laura's birthday. Everyone knows who Laura is if you've been watching our channel. And yes, Adam, it's not cooked on one side. That's how Sizzler's bread is. No, you can't. That's Sizzler bread. Eat it.
Lazy man way to do it?
No, that's how it is. That's the recipe. You got to follow the recipe.
Why can't they just cook once more?
Well, because that's what made it so special. Tell me that's not good. Tell me that's not good.
Well, it's nice.
Yeah?
It tastes a bit like, I can't think of it now.
All right. Well, you think about that. I'm going to go dish up the bolognese, and then that's going to be the true test. Time to dish up. Now, Adam always loves his Parmesan cheese on top of the pasta, and then sauce on top of that. You do it. Comment down below. Tell us what you think. Do you like your Parmesan on top of your sauce or underneath it? It does make sense, doesn't it, Adam? Because it does melt.
That's how I was
You converted me.
That's how I was brought up with it.
And you're Italian, eating my Aussie pasta sauce. I can't wait to see what you think of this, by the way. I think it looks amazing, and I reckon it's going to taste good too. Adam's had his first taste, so Mr. Italian, what is the verdict? Anyway, tell me.
What are you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, have I ruined a recipe?
No, I wouldn't say you ruined a recipe, because it's the Aussie way, yeah?
Yes.
I prefer the Italian way. No,
so you don't like it?
Well, I'm not saying I don't like it. I think it's a bit sweet.
And
it's not actually saucy. I don't find it saucy. As you can see, it's very it's kind of like the liquids gone out of it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. But, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's got obviously you used a soup base, wasn't it? So I guess because the soup would have been a bit sweeter.
Yes.
You can definitely eat it. Like, it's not bad. But I do prefer
your traditional way.
Well, either whether it's mine or whether it's yours, the more traditional pasta sauce option.
All right. Well, bon appetit. I know we're still in the hotter season, but I tell you right now, if you made this whilst you're camping around a fire, people would not be complaining like Adam. I think they would think it's great, Tucker, just like I do. Bon appetit! Alright, I've gotten up nice and early before Adam and Twyla. They're still in bed. I'm just at the front of the park. Look how beautiful this looks. And I can hear someone. It sounds like someone's cutting wood or something. But I'm heading across the road. There's a park across the road. Well, a walking track that I want to go do. I have been lately. I've been walking 1 hour every day, if not sometimes more. And if you want to check that out, check out our Instagram page at kingdino_adventures, and you'll see my daily walks. And yeah, so anyway, let's go check out this walking track. Also, there's a cafe / nursery that I might check out on the way back. Now, before I cross the road to the other side, I should mention at the front of the caravan park, right when you drive in near the big sign here, there is a off-lead park, so you can walk your dog in the park. Well, let your dog off the lead. Anyway, let's head across to the walking track now. This is the park here, if you want to look it up, and that is literally across the road from the caravan park. And then that's the nursery that I was talking about, that I think has a cafe in it. All right, here's a sign that just shows you some of the walks, and also just tells you all the do's and don'ts around here, like making sure your dog is on a leash. And at the start of this track, you've got the kids' playground here, so it's a big good spot just to come, even if you don't go for a walk, but have a picnic maybe. It's so peaceful here, besides the guy blowing the leaves in the car park. I thought it was someone chopping down trees. But check out this view. Look how beautiful this is. And here's the walking track, or running track, or jogging track, whatever you prefer. But it's just so picturesque. Look at this. Really beautiful. All right, we're at the start of the trail. Let's do this. Along the way, you can stop at a few different places. Some chairs and ducks and little ponds. Look how nice this looks. I honestly think I'm the only person walking on this track. Everyone's jogging and running. And yes, and then this little old me doing my walk. But it's really pretty. It's really pretty. I've seen rabbits so far. I'm thinking, am I going to see a kangaroo? I don't know. But anyway, we'll keep walking and we'll see what we come across. Check out how beautiful this looks. You can hear all the birds. Absolutely stunning. Anyway, all right, I'm going to keep going. All right, I'm getting intimidated now. I've just been, like, 100 people have been past me so far. I think there's running clubs here, because I tell you, big groups of people running past me. Meanwhile, I'm like, have my walk. But anyway, I'm heading back now. We'll see if this coffee shop's open. If not, I'll go back and get a instant coffee with Adam at the van. All right, back at the caravan park, and I tell you, I just wish we were staying here longer than one night so we could actually enjoy this pool. Look how nice it looks. Even though the weather's not too crash hot today, I could have still hopped in. But the reason why we want to stay so close to Melbourne was because it is Laura's birthday. So Laura and Rob, our friends, it's Laura's birthday, and we're going out tonight for that. So thought we'll sneak in a little adventure. And this is good, so staying here at this park, if you've got friends that want to visit even the city, they can stay here and still feel like they're away, and then just drive into the city during the day. Or otherwise stay here and enjoy these beautiful walks around. It's gorgeous. All right, we're all packed up. Adam's had his shower. We are ready to hit the road. Look at Adam. What's wrong?
I don't think we've forgotten anything.
No, we haven't forgotten everything. Everything's packed up. It was lovely to spend the night. Now, off to explore this place.
And we're only 9 AM.
Oh, you're doing pretty good, Adam. Didn't get far. Adam just spotted the dog park that I showed you this morning. And there's no dogs in there, so he's going to let Twyla have a run around. Well, lucky we did stop at the dog park because I just realised we didn't drop off the keys to the cabin. Oops. And so I'll leave these guys here and I'll walk back because it's literally just there. Well, I'm so glad we stopped at the dog park because, one, obviously I just dropped the keys off, and as I was walking out of where you drop the keys off at the reception, where those little bird houses were yesterday, it was full of birds. There was rosellas, ducks, and probably the best one was the kookaburra. There was this beautiful kookaburra sitting there with a big something coming out of his mouth. But, oh, wow, that was awesome. There was a kid there feeding him. And so I think that's definitely a spot where you could stand there and if you had food, they'd probably land on your hand and eat the food. So definitely don't miss out on that because what a shame. If I hadn't gone back, I wouldn't have seen that. Right, so we've just arrived to Warran Glen. Now, this is a cafe / nursery / garden. So we'll go in and go check it out and have some breakfast. This is so beautiful, Adam, isn't it? So this is a garden centre and that is where we're having breakfast. Booked in for 9:30 for breakfast. Make sure you book because there's only limited seats for eating with your dog out the front. But after we finish eating, we'll take for a walk around the property and show you. All right, so we've got a seat out the front and this is our view. It's got the koi fish. Look how beautiful this looks. I can't wait to look around this garden and even check out the plants. I might be tempted to buy one. And yeah, so make sure you're booking like I said, and we've got the menus here, so we'll check them out now and then see what we order. We've got a nice spot, Adam. I think Twyla's going to be happy with this. We've got the koi fish. Look at that. Okay, so this is the breakfast menu. We're going to have a look and slow that down. And then also, I'll pop the lunch on there. We couldn't get in for lunch, it was too busy. But that's the lunch menu. And check out this drinks menu. Not bad either. Alright, breakfast is here. It's looking pretty mighty fine. What did you get, Adam? Yours looks amazing.
This is a breakfast board.
A breakfast board?
So you've got, I think it's 18-hour beef brisket. And the muffin with egg. I've changed the egg around, and they've got the hash brown yogurt compote with berries and a chipolata hollandaise sauce.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then I've just gone the good old big breakfast. Don't have to explain anything here. Pretty straightforward. Looks amazing. And I think Twyla is waiting for something. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we just finished our breakfast and that was absolutely delicious. The coffee was good, the food was amazing, so I'm definitely giving it a King Dino's thumbs up. What do you reckon, Adam?
Yeah, really, really nice. And the board was way too much.
The board? Yeah.
2 breakfasts is one.
You nearly ate everything, didn't you?
Oh,
okay, you left a tiny bit, but otherwise, trust me, I finished all of mine. We just stopped. So that's the other part you can sit on too, and they've got indoor seating as well. But just down here, check out all the ducks there. Probably about to watch these kids scare them away, but really cute. Love this tree. Look at this. This is amazing. The ducks on the bridge. That's cute. Well, we're about to cross that bridge, so we're probably about to scare the ducks away. especially with Twyla. Let's see more jump off. Whoop. There goes one. Oh, there goes the others. There's one left to get a photo of, Adam. Oh, and there goes that. And this leads us into the actual garden centre itself. So you can have a look at some plants. Obviously Twyla can be here, which is nice. This is definitely my section, the succulents. Plants you buy when you kill plants, hey Adam?
Yeah, they come and get you, the thorns.
Yeah, they come and get you with their prickles. There's quite a variety of products in the actual shop itself, from kitchenwares to candles to homewares. It's quite nice, and yeah, so definitely something for everybody. Adam's not quite winter yet. Adam's just found these soup mixers, so you get everything. Is it everything you need, do you reckon?
Well, I don't know.
Or maybe there's a recipe on the back. Oh, the recipe's on the back. Just gotten back to the car and checked this car out. Look how nice this is. Wouldn't mind going for a spin in this around this area. Beautiful. All right, so in the main street of Warrandyte, and basically it gets very busy. So it took us a while to find a car park. We finally found one just in front of the pub, the Glen. And this pub looks amazing. So if you want somewhere to eat lunch, that is a place. We're going to go to the bakery today for lunch, but that looks really good. But there's a whole heap of shops here. So let's go check out what they've got here. And then after we check out the shops, we're going across the road because we're going to do a really nice walk along the river. Very pretty shops here. All right, the cafe behind me seems to be the it place to come in town if you want a good cafe. It is absolutely packed. It looks beautiful inside. So definitely check this place out. You can book in and get a table if you're in town. Adam's just spotted something to our left. Look at this. They've got the lolly shop here. So we're going to cross. We can't get down here, but we'll go up a bit further so we can go visit the lolly shop. And oh, there's a big cocky. What's Twyla going to do with the cocky? Hello, cocky. Look at him. Hello. Hello, cookie. Oh, Twyla. Down where we can get down, but I just noticed this, so we're just going to go check out what it actually is. It looks like it's a war memorial, all built from stone. How nice is that? Adam's running off on me. He really wants to get to his lolly shop, I know it. Okay, Adam is very happy. We have found the lolly shop / ice cream shop. Look how brightly coloured this place is. I have to go in, Adam. Woo! You better get in, Twyla. That place is calling your name. Right, so because we really like this shop, because what did you get, Adam?
Well, as you know, we give the King Dino's thumbs up if we like something. And I've now created some stickers. So if you see this, if you forget where we've gone on your travels, if you see this at a shop front window, you know that we've been there and that we obviously love that store. So keep in mind and check out when you're visiting the towns.
And they're letting you stick it on the window.
Yes.
Wherever you want, yeah? Right in the middle, right here. No, I'm joking. We're not going to do that. So let's see where Adam sticks it. Right, so if you come to this shop, you'll be able to see our sticker. There it is. Adam's putting it up. There we go. They're being King Dino approved. Very good. And what did you get?
I've got you some licorice.
Oh yes, beautiful. Love
And
that.
I've got some lizard sours as part of a gift.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah, so I'm trying to be good.
Nothing for you.
For once.
Oh, that's a first. Right, so looks like there's a gallery down here. And this is where we want to come down and do our walk to work off all those lollies. But we've just seen a gallery. And also, along the walking track, there are lots of parks. So there's parks where the kids can play. They're really good parks too. Look how beautiful it looks. And I might go check out this gallery. So the gallery has let us bring Twyla in. We're just holding her. And there's some beautiful pieces in here. There's 15 different artists. So they take it in turn of running it. So there's someone here manning it. And you can check out all their pottery. And so what do they call them, madam? Potters. And yes, there's about 15 different ones. And yeah, they've got some really beautiful pieces here. So definitely check them out if you're coming down in town. And it's different stuff, like it's all not all the same. You can tell they are done by different people. And also they do run pottery classes. So they have the wheels in this room here. Let me just go over here. Check this out. They've got all the wheels. The seats are upside down at the moment, but normally they run classes and you can actually watch them through the glass. So hopefully if you come here, you'll see them working away at there and see how they make these things. All right, so we just met Jo. She was so lovely. Told us all about the studio. Now we're heading down towards the park, and Jo's just told us that there's a caravan down here that does really good dirty chais. So we might go check that out. Oh, actually, it's literally just here. And Adam doesn't mind a dirty chai, so let's go check that out. So that's the name of the business there, where they supposedly make the best dirty chais. And this is the rest of the different beverages you can get from here.
Oh, might you just take it away? Yeah, just take it away.
There's so many families down here having picnics. There's picnic tables. You just got to get in first. Check out these. They look like tree houses, a playground. How awesome is that? And then just behind me is a building. We're going to find out what this is. Looks like an old building. It's got information boards. And I've just arrived with our coffee and dirty chai. So we'll taste that, and then I'll go up here and find out what this is all about. All right, so we've worked out what this is. So it's got a lot of information about the fires, but one of the main stories about this place here was the floods. So when it flooded, the whole bottom level got flooded, and they've actually got, let me just turn this pole, my camera around. And this is a pole that's marking, so that's where the floods went up to. So the whole bottom floor was covered. And then here's a bit of a story. So it was the Yarra River rose to levels shown on this post. You look at the floods in 1934. So there you go. So this is some information about the floods. If you want to have a read, it might be a bit hard because it's a bit smudged. And then you got the Black Friday fires, which are devastating. Again, there's a bit of information there if you want to stop and have a read. And then on the walls over here, they've got some art done. Some beautiful pieces of art. Obviously of the local area with the birds. We've seen one of those today. We've seen plenty of ducks. It's quite pretty. So you've got a lot of reinforcements so you can actually walk through these old ruins. And so it's a bit of a monument to the floods. We're going to take a walk along the river. And so it just has a few rules here. Make sure your dog is on lead. So yeah, we're just entering onto the river through at the back of the actual park itself. So where the kids park anyway. Now, if you're into walking, you're gonna love this place. There is walking tracks everywhere. If you do a bit of research, which we haven't done, you can find out all the different walking tracks you can do in the area. This is probably the main one, which runs along the river, and there's parks all the way along. There's shops, there's cafes, so pretty much all the way along, all that from where we were actually, where I was today, this morning, walking. I think this all links up somewhere, and yeah, you can just walk along. Now we're coming up to the nicer part of the river. Lots of rocks and water flowing. It looks beautiful. Even got a bit of music going in the background. Didn't expect to have people playing music along here. How nice is that? Another thing we got told from the pottery place was that they have a pottery expo here where they have 100 potters come to town in the last week of February, and they literally have them all lined up down here, so you can come see them. Sounds like it'd be an awesome expo to see. So anyway, so that's when it's on. We've just missed it, of course, but if you want to check it out next year, come along. They've also got a few little beaches if you want to come down and have a bit of a swim on a hot day. I don't know, I think people swim here, I'm sure they would. But yeah, this is a really nice spot. But then just also, this is a spot where they've got a lot of rocks, of course, that make it look so pretty. Look at this. Look how nice this looks. I'm so happy that Rob and Laura suggested this place to us. We would never think about coming somewhere so close, probably to Melbourne. But wow, look what's in your backyard. I mean, this is fantastic. So yeah, even for a day trip, it's not that far. Seriously, you can literally come down here for a day. There is so many families, people walking dogs, runners, bike riders, potters. So yeah, definitely, if you get a chance, come down and check this place out. And by the way, just over here, I see a towel hanging in the tree. People were swimming, so I was right. People do swim here as well. All right, well, better head back up to Adam. He's up there with Twyla, trying to get it to go to the toilet. And then we'll see what else is around. All right, we've walked back onto the main street. As you can see, these are all the cafes that we walked past before. And we're heading down to the bakery now to have some lunch before we head out for the day. As per usual, Adam can't help himself but look at the real estate. Look at how nice that is. No prices, but
Doesn't.
huh?
Did you even look at it?
No. Okay, this one looks nice, maybe. Maybe this one. Right, if you like books, you might like this shop. Adam might be able to pick up a second-hand book that he wants to read. Now the real reason why we came to this town. Look at this. The bakery, of course. So here we are. And it looks over the water. It's got plenty of seating outside. On hotter days, if it's still running, they do sell ice creams out of this awesome van. Check it out. All right, I've been in. I don't know what I'm going to get. I'm actually still a bit full from breakfast, but we really want to try the bakery. There is literally, we've counted, there's 8 dogs down here hanging out with Twyla today. And I'm going to send Adam in to go get us something to eat. And yeah, so this is down, the water's just down there. And plenty of under shade cover, which is really nice. I just come across some information about this bakery. The bakery actually started in like 1928 and it reopened back in 1980s. But yeah, so there's that if you want to have a read. Just behind me, you can see the chimneys. They've actually got a video playing in there as you queue that shows you how they make all the different breads and then making the pies and then cooking them in their oven. It looks absolutely incredible. Great little thing to watch while you're standing in queue waiting to be served. What'd you get, Adam?
Thirsty. Orange juice.
Oh, that looks good. Freshly squeezed?
Yep. We've got a sausage roll.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
With some sauce on and a vanilla clay. It's been months since I had one of these.
And you know what? I just saw them in the video that they got in there make those.
Oh, what video?
They made them from scratch. So there you go. There was a video. Didn't you see them there? Oh. Anyway, Adam's going to get me some sauce. Yum. Alright, let me give this a go. Twyla is looking for food as well. I don't think he can have a declare. I thought this pub would be popular. It's going off on the deck, so if you're looking for a place to have a drink, definitely come to this place because it looks like it's a place to be. So I'm just going to cross the road and check out the church. It looks like this is the actual original church. I could be wrong, but there is a sign over there, so I want to go check it out. But like I said, the road around here is pretty busy, so you've got to be careful when you're crossing the road. All right, here's the board here. So it's saying it was built in 1950. So the land was brought back in 1876. But anyway, there's the information if you want to read about it. And now it's a wellness centre. I've seen a sign saying there's a museum here. It doesn't look like it's open. But I'll check out to see if it's something you can actually come look at, or if it's just something you're just looking at the building on the outside. So this is it here. And there's the word museum. Oh yeah, it's a history museum. So they did find gold around here by the looks of it. Normally I'd zoom into this and so you can have a read, but because of reflection you're not going to be able to really see it. But it is open weekends between 1:30 and 4:30 if you want to come check it out. Yep, looks like there's a whole heap of things you can look at. There you go, something else you can check out while you're in town. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, but we did promise you in this episode to fill you in about the van. Now, if you haven't been watching the episodes, our van broke down a few weeks ago, a good few weeks ago now. They couldn't find the part they needed. Don't ask me what the part is. Maybe in the future we'll tell you, but I just don't know off the top of my head. But they have found the part they needed, and it is getting fixed, and we can pick our van up. Finally, we are absolutely excited about this. Can't wait. But it might be a week or two before you see the van again, because we are heading off to the Victorian Caravan Camping Super Show, and we'll be showing you that next Sunday at 5 p.m. So we hope you can join us. If you're new to the channel from watching this episode, or just haven't subscribed before, make sure you do go down the bottom, like and subscribe, and tell your friends about us. And until next Sunday at 5 p.m, we'll see you there. Thanks, guys.